What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Gore here, and we are live. Once again, it's another Tuesday night, and I tell you what, guys, tonight's a good show. It's a pretty packed show, and we had Brent Chapman making it to the knockout round in his group of MLF. Unfortunately, Skeet and Cliff and James didn't make it. James Elam, James was close. He was right there nipping at the heels, but just couldn't get it done. But it was within ounces. But we got Brent Chapman in the knockout round tomorrow, guys. So make sure you guys are tuning into MLF and cheering old Brent Chapman along. But we got an exciting show because I got a couple products that y'all been asking for, and it's big. It's awesome. I'm gonna just let you know right now. We got the Capstan Elite 300 series with a power handle to talk about tonight. We've got the new Kestrel BFS rods in spinning as well as in bait casting. So yeah, y'all been asking for some BFS stuff and some BFS rods. We got them. We listened. We got them. We're going to show them to you tonight. But we've also got a special guest who's been killing it in his recent adventures in the National Walleye Tour. Dylan Nussbaum is going to be joining us. We know the guy's a stick. The guy can go out there and just flat catch him, whether it's smallmouth, walleye, muskie. I mean, the dude's putting some work in. I mean, as anybody, you go out there, you go out and you fish, you swing for the fences. Dylan's got a pretty dang good batting average, I'll tell you that. We're going to have him on in just a minute. But before we get into that Capstan Elite 300 with the power handle, before we get into that Kestrel, before we talk to Mr. Nussbaum, the D-bomb, dropping bombs on us, let's see who we got in here. Of course, we got Ricky. What's going on, Ricky? Gary E., how are you? Robert Green, what's up, brother? David Williams, how you doing? Sean, how's it going, man? How are you? Who else we got in here? Mandy, good evening. How are you? Steve Yeckel, what's going on? Van Hendricks in the house, of course. Milton Thompson joining us tonight. Doug, my brother, out there kick flipping to glory. Uncle Yukon, what's up, man? Scott Hooten, how are you? D. Burns, hello. Sherman, how you doing there? I know here in a minute we're going to be seeing Melissa and her husband jump in the house. Arthur Eckert, how you doing? Who else we got? Adam Robinson, what's going on? Man, we can just go on. Joe Rollins, hello. All right, so let's get in there. Let's go going. Bass Bros, what's going on? And I Want the World says, hey, y'all. All right, guys. We got Dylan Nussbaum in the house. Dylan is actually just coming off the water. He's been out doing some fishing today with a couple other people. And they're out there. I believe they're catching muskies today, and he's been having some fun. We're going to get Dylan in here in just a second. Guys, check this out real quick. Before I bring Dylan in, I want to show you guys something. Let's see. Where is it here? Look at this. Look at this thing. That thing is enormous. That is huge. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Dylan caught that on a capstan. Not spinning, but a capstan bait caster. We're going to get in here. We're going to find out what setup. Actually, I'm looking in the background. There's a capstan rod, right, or reel behind him. Yep, we're going to get Dylan on, and we're going to ask him what it took to capture this big old beast right here. And I believe he caught it in the last 24 hours. So let's go ahead and bring him on without any further waiting. Dylan, you're up, man. Go ahead and put that peanut butter and jelly sandwich away. Chug that monster. What's going on, Dylan? How you doing, man?
Hey, nice to see you, AJ.
Good to see you, man. I ain't had you on in a minute. How's everything going?
Oh, good. We actually, just before we came in, we had a hookup. We actually, I got a buddy here from Germany, and they don't have muskies over there. So this is one of his biggest goals in his life is to catch a muskie. And we just did it literally 15 minutes ago. So I am literally soaking wet sitting in the truck right now. And it was awesome. It was a really, really exciting day.
Nice. Heck yeah. That's cool, man. So now the picture I just showed, that was from yesterday?
Yep. Yesterday, yesterday at like 7 o'clock, I think I caught that.
7 p.m.?
Yes. Yep. A little bit later in the day.
Right on. Now, what talk me through the rig that you were using, the bait, the setup, and what is it? Because for me, I live in Arizona, never seen a muskie. Don't know if I'll ever catch one. Maybe I need to go to Germany, then back to the U.S. to catch a muskie.
Yes, that's the deal. But no, that was actually a super, super lucky thing because not many people catch muskies casting. So I was very, very lucky to do that. We were casting with like I believe it's a medium heavy. I am not into musky fishing that much. I'm just going off of what people told me to use and kind of how to do this. But yeah, the reel, literally spooled that thing up right before I came out here, the Capstan Elite. And it was awesome. It was great for throwing bait, super long distance, super smooth. super smooth drag also. And I actually caught that muskie. I could see it on the fish finder. I was bringing it, ripping it. And once I got it to the boat, I could actually see it in the water. I could see it chasing. I was going into a figure eight. When you get a muskie near the boat, you go into a figure eight because they'll come up to the boat and actually chase these lures. And I got into the figure eight and I started bringing it around the other side, and she just smoked it. And fighting a 40+ inch fish right beside the boat, full of energy, is wild. It was a really, really cool thing.
You've got a monstrous fish that's powerful, and then it hammers it right by the boat. So it's full of power, full of energy, and then it knows there's a problem, sees the boat. I mean, I can imagine that's a hell of a fight going on right there.
Oh, it was wild. It was a super experience, and not even a lot of muskie fishermen get to experience that. So I was extremely lucky and thankful for it.
Well, it kind of goes to show your years of experience in professional fishing to know that you got something going on, figure eight it and get it handled, get it to the boat. I mean, a lot of other people probably would have not capitalized on those opportunities as much. But of course, your professionalism, you get it done. Now, you were using the Capstan Elite 300 series, but did it have the new power handle?
It did not have the new power handle.
Now, have you seen it yet?
I did. I was actually going to order the power handle and put it on there, but I didn't get to it in time because I was in South Dakota fishing the National Walleye Tour.
Well, from what I understand, now you don't have to order the capstan and then separate handle. You guys can pick this setup right here and get out there and go catch monster, just fish of all kinds, whether it's muskie, catfish, saltwater species. I mean, this thing will do saltwater and freshwater stuff by far. Like you said, powerful drag, 35 pounds of drag, aluminum frame. I mean, I'll get into that to everybody here in a few minutes, but now you can get it with the power handle. The thing is super huge, but you know what? You should be able to jump online and purchase one or two with no problems, because I understand, if I'm not mistaken, you cashed a pretty fat check last week.
Yeah, that was a wild ride there. Super awesome, fun tournament. Couldn't be happier with the finish. Had just a super clean, good decision-making tournament, so there was no regrets for it. So
really,
ultimately, you want the first place, but it was just such a clean fish that I was very happy with the second place.
So now walk me through that. Now you say you almost never hear people actually truly say that. I mean, you always get, it's always the guys that are out of the money. They're like, I should have won that tournament, and I lost a fish, broke off the boat, or made a few mistakes. There's always, whether it's explanations or excuses. But I'd love for you to explain why second place you're super happy, and I can get it. I mean, it was a nice check, in a very healthy check that you cashed there, and you got some nitro reward points. But the fact that you said you were super happy, zero regrets, you fished super clean, elaborate on how that went for me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, tournament fishing is all about decisions and fish that you may have lost, or, I mean, there's a million things that can go wrong on a tournament day. You could have gear, for example. I mean, something like batteries or anything go bad. But when you can just have a good, clean tournament where you don't lose fish, you make the right decisions, it doesn't happen too often. So when that does happen, you got to be thankful for it, no matter where you end up in the standings. Like I said, ultimately you want the first place finish no matter what. But when you can have a nice clean finish like that, it's great. I don't like talking about the fish that I may have lost or decisions that were bad. I don't like to go back to that stuff. I like to think about the positive things that came out of the tournament.
But for the most part, like you said, it was smooth almost the whole way, the whole duration.
Yeah. Yep. For the most part, it was just, a great event. Pre-fish all the way through the tournament. All of it was very good.
Nice. Now, what would you say is your key go-to setup in walleye fishing these days? I mean, we've got tons of different products coming out. We got the new iReal. I can actually say the name now because we've been sneaking that out. The iReal is coming. That thing's going to be a game changer. Of course, you're using the Capstan Elite for muskie fishing, but for walleye, on the walleye tournament trail, obviously you're using the walleye wide-eye rods. But what reels do you go through? And I guess maybe it varies in the body of water.
Yeah, a lot of the times I'll actually just use, so for your jigging wraps, for example, it's a very high-paced way of fishing. I mean, it's super fast, but you need a reel that's going to be able to hold up for a long time. And actually, my go-to is a Sharky 3 and a size 2000 for that setup. It's one of my favorite reels. I got tons of them all lined up, especially for jigging wraps. It's just a great setup for ripping heavy baits like that.
Super affordable.
Yeah,
Super affordable.
yeah,
Been out forever.
can't beat it.
They last forever. You know, it's funny because we'll talk about the Mega Jaws Elite spinning, and you know, I got them right here. We've got the Zephyr Carbon series. You could go into the Speed Demon series. I mean, we got a ton of great spinning reels that by far on paper outperform the Sharky 3. But you know what? I might shoot myself in the foot on this, but if you are looking for a budget-friendly reel, or even you're wanting to spend a fair chunk of change on just a good, solid reel, dude, don't look any further than the Sharky 3. It just gets it done. I named it the People's Champ years ago, and I think it's funny how many people jump in there and just talk about that Sharky 3. I mean, Van Hendricks is in the comment section right there. He goes, the Sharkies are the real deal, man. They are. Those Sharky 3s. It's where it's at. It is where it's at, man. So what line are you using these days?
You know, I actually use a different brand of line, but I go with a 15-pound braid. 15-pound braid for my main line on almost all of my reels. If I go down to super light jigs, I'll drop down to an 8-pound braid. Fluorocarbon-wise, I do a direct tie for all my leaders. Leaders are 6 to 10 foot in length, depending on water clarity, but I do like to run a longer leader on them also. But anytime leader size, when you're talking anywhere from 8-pound to 15-pound, all depending on what I'm fishing, how big a fish I'm fishing for, the water clarity. But a lot of times my go-to is right around 12 pounds for fluorocarbon also.
Nice. Somebody doesn't have their seatbelt on.
We got it taken care of.
I can hear that ding, ding. Then I seen you driving. I'm like, somebody ain't got their seatbelt on. So, safety first, gentlemen. Safety first. So, Cash to Fat Check. You got some Nitro Reward bucks. I know that you were out there doing a lot of great work. Where is your next stop in the Cabela's National Walleye Tournament presented by Progressive? Where's your guys' next event, and when is it?
So the next event is on the Sault Ste. Marie in Michigan. Super pumped for that one. It's actually a huge river system with Great Lakes on both ends of it. Has giant walleyes, and you can catch them just about any way you want to. So it's a very cool place.
Nice. And where are you right now today? Are you there?
Hey, I got you now.
Okay, got you now. So, and where are you at fishing today? Where were you fishing exactly today?
We're fishing on Chautauqua Lake in New York.
Okay, so you got a little bit of a drive ahead of you.
Oh yeah, yep.
Nice,
Definitely.
nice.
For me, it's about 12 hours to get to there.
Well, I mean that's not horrible, but that's still a little bit of a trip. You know, you start getting into 16 plus hours. Yeah. So 12, you can knock it out in one day if you really wanted to, or you can split it up between two. But that ain't bad. That ain't bad. So I understand you're not going to be making it to ICAST. Now, without saying too much, have you heard or seen about the iReal yet?
Just recently, I got to see some little peeks of it.
So now, did you get to see those from Al, or did you see it from somebody else?
No, I believe Al sent me a picture of that.
So check this out real quick. I don't know if you can see it. I'll pull it up. So as of today, we started letting it be known and out there. Check this out. We now have, I don't know if people can see it. Check that little icon out right there. I don't know if you can see it, Dylan, on this side. See that? The app is live for the new iReal, guys. I can't tell you much about this reel. It's going to be dropping at ICAST.
No,
it is a smart reel.
Oh,
Can't see it. I think we're losing Dylan. Dylan, I think I'm
I
losing
don't
you,
know
man.
why
I
I
think
was
we're
doing
losing
good.
service. It's okay. Dylan, I'm going to let you go.
All right.
I'm going to let you go. Appreciate you joining on. I know that you've had a great evening, and I'll catch everybody up on what's going on, and I'll see you later. Dylan Nussbaum, ladies and gentlemen, he's out there traveling. Sorry about that. Hoping we would have service the whole way, but once they started moving, started finding those patchy spots. But it happens. It happens. All right. So we were just talking about the iReal, guys. And Dylan's out there. He's traveling home. So good luck to Dylan. Dylan just coming off of a stupendous finish in the National Walleye Tournament. The guy placed second, bringing him home. A really good fat check. Let me see here. I think it was 26,000 is what he brought in on that. Yeah, 26,500, including the nitro bucks that he got in the nitro reward system. So he just missed out on first place. First place was 27 pounds, 10 ounces. Dylan came in at 26 pounds, 9 ounces. So just about a pound away. If he would have got a pound more in there, he would have been cashing some checks in the tune of almost $100,000. The guy that just won, of course, he won with some Ranger money and then Mercury Pro X money and some of the other stuff. He ended up getting $95,000 for his first place finish. So I know that Dylan's rocking some Mercury's equipment as well as the nitro stuff. So he would have got some fat money on that and a big check too. Real close, but still, like he said, he was super happy with that second place finish. Cashed himself just shy of 30 grand, 26,000 plus. Dude's going to be doing really good. So that's great momentum moving into his next stop. So yeah, that's killer. Now, getting back to the iReal, let me show you guys something right here. If you guys go to castking.com, I'm going to actually share this with you. I see people going, where can I get the app? Now, granted, you guys got to understand the app is just barely coming online and available for download. So if you go to castking.com, you see that little QR code. So if you guys are watching on a desktop and you got your phone nearby, you could actually scan this QR code while I have it up right now on the screen and download the app and start to set up your profile. Now, we're going to be launching the iReal shortly after, I believe, in the middle of ICAST. At ICAST or within days of ICAST. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to be launching it at ICAST, okay? I could be mistaken. That is in the system right now, and things happen. This is a very crazy reel coming out, guys, called the iReal. And we're intelligently changing the way you fish with this new reel, and it will coincide with the app. I don't want to say much more. You guys can download the app and play with it and kind of see some of the things that's going to be popping off about the iReal. We are going to jump into that thing. Can you give us a demo of the app? It's hard to see on the screen. What I would recommend, it is available for both Android as well as the iOS. Jump over, download it, and give it a play. There's not a whole lot of demonstrations I can do of the app on screen that would really let you guys get to see what's going on there. But if you're sitting at home later, download the app, get in there, set up your profile, and just kind of start to shop around and look at some of the different things. And it may shock you on some of the things that you're going to be able to see. Now, the iReal, I want to tell you guys so much more about what this reel can do and what the future holds, but I don't want to tell you just yet. You guys are going to have to hang on for about 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Yes, Milton is right. 2 weeks right here. ICAST is literally 2 weeks away. By this time, 2 weeks from now, I will be in Orlando, Florida at ICAST. We're going to be doing demos on the water on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we've got some other stuff going on. We've got press conferences going on. And we are looking to take the industry by storm. We're pulling out all the stops this year at ICAST. I mean, we usually go to ICAST looking to have a great time and impress the masses. Well, this year, I got to tell you, it'll be nothing short but impressive. A new, revolutionary, industry-first smart reel. That's all I can say. And what its potential to do, you guys will have to wait for the future to see what this thing is going to be able to do. And we will talk about it and more at ICAST. So you guys will have to wait for that, but you can still download the app, get your things, your profile set up, and then start to take a peek at some of the neat things it can do. But let me just tell you, there's so much more coming that's going to blow your mind of where this thing's going to go and what it can do and what it can link to and everything else. So I'll leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be crazy. You guys are going to love it. It's going to be crazy. Now, let's get back to some other stars of the show, which I'm very excited to show you guys. And it is by far going to be this big dog right here. This is a new star of the show just coming out. I know Milton's been asking for it. A lot of other people have been asking for it. This is going to be my new go-to beefy deep sea catfish, carp, big red fish. I mean, this thing is going to, if I go out there and do some musky fishing, you know what I mean? Go fishing for some giants. This is going to be on deck for me right here, guys. Let's talk about it. This is the Capstan Elite bait casting reel. This is a full aluminum, aircraft aluminum, hardened aluminum frame. Okay, so you will have zero flex on this frame right here. You have the power handle. It is a large capacity spool. Oh, let me mute this real fast. So large capacity spool with the enormous power handle. Okay, still has the ergonomic twist right here to click open the side plate to have access, which I'll actually just pop that open right now. But before we get to that, you have the side plate that you can open, but right here is a dial indicator. See if I can get it to focus. See there? Now you can actually move that dial indicator to represent the pound test line that you're using, okay? So if you forget what pound test you have on there, you can move that dial to have a reminder of what pound test, okay? Now, that is super cool. Then you also have, when you remove that, you can see when that panel comes off, you have a true centrifugal braking system equipped on the Capstan Elite baitcaster, okay? So you have the ergonomic twist, carbon fiber side plates, aluminum frame, ergo twist system on here. Now, you have the line memory dial, which I just showed you, 35 pounds of triple disc carbon fiber drag on this guy, a true centrifugal braking system, 6+1 stainless steel ball bearings. So this will be saltwater friendly or freshwater friendly. I already talked about that aluminum frame, super strong, zero flex aluminum frame. And then, of course, a 5:4:1 gear ratio topped off, not just with this big, super monstrous power handle, but topped off with the bait clicking system that you can see right here, or the strike indicator. So it's a bait clicker or a catch indicator that lets you know that you've got one on the line. Now, I see a comment right here. What's the difference between this one and the original I have? The difference realistically is the handle. Now, before, people would have to purchase the Capstan Elite 300 and then add on a power handle. So now this is available with a power handle. Everything that you love about your previous Capstan Elite, there could be some, a lot of times in the fishing industry, and casting is no different, if there are any changes that happen internally, you know, maybe they needed to strengthen gears, or they came out with a new technology of a gear system like the Rover that's been out forever. People think it's the same old Rover. That guy has had many updates throughout the system, and that may be the thing here. But this is the newest updated model. So if there's any gear improvements, it is included in this guy right here. But the main feature that is the selling feature on this is that new power handle. But a lot of people always forget that this guy even exists, and they start asking, hey, I'm looking for a big monster reel to go out there and powerfully catch fish. And then we, of course, a lot of times we'll go, hey, we have one. It's the Capstan Elite. Well, with the new Capstan Elite spinning, this kind of got swept under the rug and forgotten by a lot of people. The people that know about it are like, you can't forget that guy. You cannot forget it. And now that there's a power handle on there, it is new hotness all over again, guys. So it is available in a right-handed feature and also in a left-handed feature, guys. Okay, so you can do right or left-handed reels. We've got you guys covered. It's ready to go. And at a price of $149, you guys look at the competition in a size 300, full aluminum frame, power handle, 35 pounds of carbon fiber drag, true centrifugal braking system. You guys are going to see the competition is way more expensive and nowhere near any better for the price. I got to tell you, it is the way to go, guys. So that is definitely something to check out and get dialed in. What else we got going on here? No, actually, the Capstan has always had an aluminum frame, from what I understand. What else we got? Let's see here. Yes, left hand and right hand. Yes, give one of those away. We could. For all we know, we could be doing a serious giveaway for ICAST. And if I'm thinking correctly, maybe there will be some sick giveaways, guys. Don't want to wait just for those for that iReal. Now, let me show you guys another product that you guys are looking to get. But guys, jump online, check out that Capstan Elite if you're looking for a monstrous reel, size 300 with a power handle, $149, both right hand, left hand. You can't go wrong. But right here, this baby right here, you guys have been asking for it. We've got them. And I got to tell you, they are stunning, ladies and gentlemen. They are absolutely stunning. Now, check this guy out. This is the new Kestrel, okay? Kestrel Series BFS and SFS rods from Casking, okay? These can come in a 2-piece and 3-piece, yes, 3-piece rods. And guys, I know some people don't like 2-piece. They're like, 2-piece? Then why would I want a 3-piece? Well, with our new spigot joint technology, you can actually, this guy will go down into small platforms, but yet transition just like your favorite 1-piece rod. This is a 2-piece here, and it is beautiful. It is this is the 3-piece model, and I have the 2-piece right here in a bait caster. So I have my Kestrel BFS reel right here sitting on the Kestrel BFS rod. So I've got my Kestrel Elite BFS reel, and then of course on this system, the SFS or Spin Finesse, I've got on my Kestrel spinning system. Now, guys, look at the carbon fiber. I don't know if you can see it really well from the photo or from the video, but this thing is it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let me walk you guys through some of the high points to take a look at on this reel. Actually, you know, I'm gonna play a video for you. Oh, let me start that over. Okay, so some of the things to look at right here. There's that carbon wrap I'm talking about. Ultra high graphite. Okay, let me pause this. We're going to go back and check this out. Okay, let's break this down. This is in a true IM8 graphite blank. Okay, it's a carbon rod with a lot of carbon trimmings on it, but you have a true, these guys are going to fall. Keep them close by. So you have an ultra high modulus true IM graphite blank. Okay, so first one you're going to see in here is the A series, which is your high modulus carbon core. The B wrap, which is the first high modulus carbon core, and it's kind of more of a horizontal. Then of course the C wrap is a latitude or vertical, of course. And then of course when you get into the slanted carbon wrap, now you got a 45, and then you go the opposite 45, and then ending in the F series, which is another horizontal high modulus wrap. So really you have 6 different layers into this ultra high modulus graphite carbon system that is going to be super sensitive, super nimble, and amazing. Now it's been sealed and strengthened with resins, but not any resins. You got to love anytime you add a nano resin to it, you're going to have super strong power. It's going to strengthen everything up, fill all those microscopic gaps, beautiful, especially being the fact that it's a nano resin, but yet it's going to give you the strength without the weight. These rods are super, super light. So that IM8 blank, oh my God, that catch IM8. Now, look at all those carbon components. Now, here's another thing to talk about right there is the American Tackle TI Forged stainless steel guide system with the aluminum oxide Duralite rings. So in the spinning system, as you can see right here, there it is. This is going to be great for all the lines that you're going to want to use in your spin finesse or bait finesse systems, whether you're using fluoros, monos, or like 13X braid. it's going to handle them beautifully. Anytime American Tackle has their hands on the guides or in any of the systems, they've got you covered. American Tackle bringing some of the most innovative, top-of-the-line products to the field, and we're using them in the new Kestrel. There's that new PTS power company with that sticky guide system. Pause this too right here. Check it out. So we aren't just using American Tackle guides, the stainless steel guides. We're also using the American Tackle reel seats, okay? So it's the Vibe 2 reel seats, which is a nice newer style reel seat. Of course, allows you to have true transition and touch and contact with the blanks. It is amazing. It is beautiful, guys. I mean, look at this. Let's bring in a bait caster here so you guys can see. So anytime you can have that finger in contact with that rod, you guys are going to be able to feel those little nicks, dings, and sensations so much easier. That new V2 or the Vibe 2 reel seat is going to allow you to have full contact. I mean, that is a huge surface area for you to be able to contact and have full contact on that reel and rod to feel any nicks and dings when you're getting a bite or nibble from panfish, trout, bass, whatever you're doing when you're bait finessing, okay? You do have the hook keeper, as you can see, EVA handle, but then, of course, you get down to a carbon fiber butt, but on the bottom of the butt is an EVA end cap. Cool. 8 different models to choose from, okay? So you have 5 spinning, because a lot of finessing happens with spinning reels. But with the BFS world, we're seeing that bait finesse or bait casting reels are becoming the new hot trend in bait finesse. So we have 3 casting models. Now, in the spinning models, you have 5 foot 2 inches all the way up to 7 foot 2, which that's a long rod in a spin finesse system. And of course, in the casting models, you've got a 5.9 to a 6.9. Me personally, if I'm going to be drop shot on the casting, I'm probably going to be rocking that 6.9. That's it, guys. Those are some of the really quick talking points from the video. But of course, as you guys can see, you have quite a few different models to choose from. American Tackle reel seat, American Tackle guides. You have a super high modulus IM8 blank, nano resin technology. The thing is stunning, stunning. If you have a Kestrel spinning reel or a Kestrel bait caster, this is an absolute compliment to those reels by far. You will absolutely fall in love with them. If you guys go to Amazon.com, you can see the whole list of different actions that you guys will want to take advantage of. And no, Milton, they are not on the website yet, but they will be soon, okay? But they are live on Amazon right now, but coming to the website soon, as well as say the tackle boxes and other things like that. But if you jump over, guys, to get into such a cool spin finesse system coming in at $89, no matter what power you choose, a lot of times your prices will go up in rods depending on length. Not the case with the new Kestrel Elite rods, guys. These things are sick. They're absolutely beautiful. Break down into a 2-piece or on some models into a 3-piece model. And I have actually fallen in love with the way they've done it for travel. This is perfect. There's an area in Arizona called Greer. I like to go out and do some really nice pan fishing and trout fishing. And I can tell you right now, the travel rods in the Valiant Eagle travel system that we had, God, they were gorgeous. It's one of my go-tos. I actually have a Kestrel on them now. It was one of my favorite rods for trout. I can tell you right now, these guys right here, when I'm going to be pan fishing, some drop shot, and then of course trout fishing for those finicky fish, these are going to be the setup, and they are going to impress the whole way through, guys. So at $89, you guys are definitely going to want to check them out. These are awesome. They are super, super awesome. And yeah, I saw somebody type in there, Feather Light. That's what the F is going to stand for, or the FL in some of those descriptions. You have ultralight and feather light being super, super lightweight actions, guys. So I tell you what, if you guys are looking out there to go out and do some serious bait finesse, get you one of those feather lights or ultralights and go out there and have some of the biggest fights of your life on small equipment. And it's going to feel like you're fighting a monster, but they are super capable, guys. You guys are definitely going to have to check that out, guys. Super awesome stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually taking us to over our 30-minute mark. We had Dylan Nussbaum in the house. Dylan getting that second place finish, coming off such a good situation with the National Walleye Tour. You know, he killed it right there. I mean, it was just so awesome to see him with a fantastic finish, bringing home almost 30 grand to throw in the wallet. That might fill his boat. It may take 30 grand to put a full tank of boat in that boat and in that truck. So he's going to need every bit of it. But that's the crazy thing about tournament fishing. You win some, you lose some. And there's a whole lot of people out there that have gone broke fishing the tournament series, gone bankrupt. So, guys, I'm telling you, it's great to cash a check, but these guys got to go out there and grind. I mean, just like we saw in MLF, Brent Chapman, he made to the knockout round. He still has to get past the knockout round to get the champion round. Unfortunately, Cliff, Skeet, and James right there nipping at the heels today. Hopefully we'll see him get into a better finish here pretty soon. We're rooting definitely for Cliff and Skeet to get up there. It is crazy to watch. I mean, you got to think about it. Half the field is gone. Half the field is gone, going home, of the best fishermen in the world. And tomorrow they're going to narrow it down to just 10. And they're going to go home with no money compared to what they're going to cash on championship day. But guys, if you want to get out there and spend the money that you got on a crazy, sick, powerful reel, Capstan Elite with the new power handle, you guys are going to want to grab all that. Powerful frame, carbon fiber drag, powerful handle, 35 pounds of drag, 6+1 stainless steel shielded ball bearings available in both right hand and left hand. We got you covered. And then, of course, the brand new BFS rods to go with your BFS reels, whether you're rocking the Kestrel or the Kestrel Elite Baitcaster, or the Kestrel spinning. We've got you covered. 5 different models in the spinning series, 3 in the bait casting. You guys are going to definitely want to check those out. Featuring American Tackle guides, stainless steel guides with the aluminum oxide rings, and then, of course, the American Tackle Vibe 2 reel seats, EVA, fighting butt, as well as handle. Then, of course, trimmed out with lots of carbon accessories, true IM blank technology. Guys, this is an ultra-high modulus rod and package that you guys are definitely going to enjoy. If you're looking to step up that BFS game, that's the way to do it right there with the new Kestrel lineup of rods for the BFS reels and SFS reels from Casking. Guys, I appreciate your time. We're going to be going live here pretty soon from Orlando, Florida in 2 weeks. Next Tuesday night is going to be the 4th of July. I will not have a show on the 4th of July, but I may have a sneak preview show sometime next week. I will advertise it at least 2 days in advance. It will not be on Tuesday, but I will try to advertise a show sometime next week. Maybe it'll be Monday. Maybe it'll be Tuesday. Maybe it'll be Wednesday. We'll see, guys. I will try to do a sneak peek show. It may be on a Saturday. We don't know, but I'm going to try to have a sneak peek show next week. Only time will tell. So, guys, I will let you know. The IRS isn't helping. Milton, careful. Don't be saying that stuff in the comments, man. They're watching. They're always watching. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. Don't talk about that. You got to be nervous. Guys, check us out on TikTok, Casking USA. And, of course, we have 2 Instagram pages, Casking USA and Casking Community. Watch for them both. Always be wary of scam pages, no matter whether it's from Casking or any other brand out there. There's always some scam artists out there trying to knock somebody off, so make sure you pay attention and know who you follow. And then, of course, if you're watching right here on Casking on Facebook, you already know, or on YouTube, just look up Casking, give us a click, a subscribe, or follow, and make sure you turn that notification bell on so when we go live and get hooked up, you guys are in the know. Guys, my name is AJ Gore. I will see you very soon. Enjoy your 4th of July. And guys, the new iReal is coming. It's coming. The world's smartest fishing reel. It's going to change the game. It's going to change the game, guys. It's going to be crazy. Just you wait. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great night and have a happy 4th of July. Congratulations, Dylan. Killed it. Brent, I'm going to be cheering for you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you later.